we're coming to you live from Covestro Ring. Pens picking up their second game of the day. Pearsall, Olick, Sargo out there with Metz and Mowry to start. Olick coming the other way after a nice hit. Throws one on net. Loose puck, rebound for Pearsall.
The Penguins the first to get on the shot clock there as Oleg throws it on net. Pearsall goes crashing in, and now we're going to have a face-off.
Now it looks like we have an official shot on goal.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not sure we could trust a one-man setup in the booth to give us an official look. I'd prefer the Commodore's estimation.
The Commodore's unofficial shot clock.
It's a beautiful thing. Pens with a quick line change. Dunn Dewitt is up on the second line right now with Tommy Houghton. Leaf and Veneziano. Shot from the top of the circle.
I think Coach Boyd is mixing and matching, trying to find the right combination here with the Penguins. Looking for their first win of the season, Ben.
Well, they're looking for a win. We know that much. Shot on goal. Davis in net with a big pad save there. Picked up by Tommy Houghton coming the other way. His pass off the skates collected by Dewitt. Nice drop pass to Veneziano. He shoots and scores. Veneziano from the top of the circle. Found blocker side high.
The Penguins strike first. And it's Philip Veneziano getting his first in the black and gold. Penguins take a 1-0 lead.
That was Tommy Houghton to do it. And Dewey collected that errant pass in his skates. Led to that scoring opportunity, and Philip Veneziano did the rest. Gallant, Reeling, and Louis G out there together. Davis collects that, passes it out to Edwards. Reeling chips it down to Gallant. And the Pens are just offsides. Shot, head save. Nice save by Davis. Louis G chips the puck up along the boards. Now it's at his skates. Shot off the side of the net. A little bit of pressure here from the Islanders. Tango gets it out to Reeling. Reeling going up ice. He's going to throw it in deep. Give chance for Louis G, who's going to draw maybe a penalty. I thought it would have been an interference. No call.
The Penguins looking to stay out of the penalty box in this one as they took. Oh boy. We have a player who's
lost his helmet and maybe a glove.
Mowry stepping up at the blue line, and the Middlesex player's helmet came off just off screen here. Hope he's okay. Checking his faculties.
Faculties is a great one. I appreciate you using it.
Yep.
Pearsall to take the draw. Sargo and Olick out there with them. Metz and Mowry on defense.
Ben, you notice as you see this Islanders team, there's multiple color helmets here. I think the team could be a mismatch.
That is noticeable, not professional. Off Pearsall with a centering pass off Olick's skates.
Penguins up on the shot clock, 4-2. The Islanders did get some pressure on that last shift, but the goaltender Ethan Davis, number 29 for the Penguins, equal to the task.
I don't imagine the Islanders are just going to roll over today and make it easy for the Pens.
Oh.
Schuten's out there with Dunn, Imler, Leaf, and Veneziano. Veneziano pinches. Keeps the puck in the zone momentarily. Now the Islanders are coming out with it. Off the skate of a Penguin defender. Islanders circling. Now they're going to cycle it back down. Tommy Houghton's there first. Fakes the spin move. Does a nice job to create a little bit of opportunity to get to Veneziano. Chips it off the board from Dunn to Imler. They can't connect. Dunn on a forecheck, but the Islanders get rid of it, and they're headed the other way with a little bit of space, but Veneziano and Leaf combined to take that away. A little bit different pace of game, a little bit slower than the Dallas Stars game this morning.
Here comes Imler.
Imler drops it to Veneziano, back to Imler. His shot just wide of the net. Veneziano being aggressive to start the game here.
I think he's always a defenseman that you can count on to join the play and try to create offense from the back end.
Offense has been a little short this tournament. 3 total goals, 3 games. Intercepted there by Houghton. He's doing a little bit of stick handling. He's going to get it in deep. Throws it in deep for the Pens to give chase. Do it, Luigi. And Gallant out there together. Islanders break it out, and they're coming the other way. Throw one cross ice. Tango's there, nicely breaks it up. Dewey with a little drop pass. Gets it up to Luigi with some speed, puts it on his forehand. Throws it across the crease. Almost connected with Gallant. Now he's going to turn and rifle a shot off the defender's face mask. Do it on a forecheck. Tango with an interception, center ice. He gets it up to Gallant, breaking out the other way. Gallant had a good morning game. 12:30 left in the period.
Ben, you see the Penguins coming out a little more physical to start this game. You see them finishing their checks all over the ice, in the neutral zone, in the forecheck. So I think Coach Boyd's probably trying to preach physicality here as a recipe for success.
Pearsall, Sargo, and Olick out there together. And the Islanders are going to get kicked out of the faceoff circle. Pearsall wins it to Olick. He's got some speed heading into the zone. Plays it back to the point. Metz goes through his feet. Uses his body nicely to break up that opportunity. A nice pass from his knees to over to Mowry.
Puck hits the ref there.
Yeah.
Now it's going to be Olick.
Happened a lot today. The ref in the way there. Now Olick has the puck though. Fortunate bounce for the Pens. He's going to swap with Sargo. And Mowry steps up, throws one in deep. Pearsall to Sargo, off the post.
Good chance for him.
What a pass there. Pearsall on a strong forecheck from below the goal line. Found Sargo all alone in front of the net on a one-timer off the post. That puck bounces out to center ice. Leaf gets it to Sargo, gets it to Olick. They're going to go for another rush. His shot off the crossbar and into the netting. Kind of threw it at the net as he was fading to his right.
Boy, the Penguins here coming out strong. Good shift there. Getting some pressure. And the Penguins now up on shots on goal 5-2.
At least. With a couple posts.
The Commodore unofficial shot clock would be like 7-2 probably.
I couldn't agree more. Shooting on the draw with Dunn and Reeling. Veneziano and Leaf out there defensively. Shooting with a good body check momentarily. That one, couldn't see how it hit the post, but I heard it.
Someone, number 15, they're trying to do the Michigan.
Oh, and a tip on net.
Oh boy. Yeah,
some activity there for the Islanders.
An unsuccessful Michigan attempt. And I'm not a big fan of the Michigan, Ben, but if you're going to do it, you better score.
I think you're setting yourself up for a big hit. I'm not sure why more forwards don't come down hard as the defenseman's chasing. I see a forward creeping down for a big open hit there. Face-off play, a shot right off the face-off. Here comes Reeling. Has it, coming the other way now. Really cuts to the center ice. Gets it knocked away. Now he gets it back, and he's gonna leave it for Tango. Here we go. Tango now plays it up to Houghton, and that puck's loose. Now Dunn has it. To Edwards, and now it just gets poked out, and here the odd man rush the other way. Tango uses his body. Sliding puck. Houghton knocks one down. There was a man open in front of the net. Edwards to Dunn. Edwards with a nice breakout pass. He always has that accuracy. Dunn fighting through some traffic. Him and Ruin went to the same side of the net.
Oh boy, Jack Dunn.
Dunn was lining somebody up there.
He was.
Shooting to Reeling. Back to Houghton. Loose puck. Puck still loose. Tommy took another swing at it.
Those two connected for a goal yesterday, Ben. They almost connected again there. That was Houghton over to Reeling. Give and go back to Houghton in front. Tommy tried to stuff that puck in, but the goaltender able to make the save and preserve that 1-0 game thus far.
Gallant's out there with Dewitt and Luigi. Metz and Mowry on defense. Islanders out the other way. Commodore, do you feel other teams are more crisp on their breakouts, more accurate passes, harder passes?
Well, I think, some of the teams that we're playing that maybe have been together for a number of years, probably showing some of that chemistry. The Penguins still trying to
Warren the new names and faces.
Right.
Luigi with a strong take to the net. Loose puck in front of the net. He went backhand, forehand. Now Gallant circling. His shot knocked down there. Do it on the rebound.
They're going to call it a hand pass.
I thought he got a shot on that rebound. Couldn't see it from up top here. 9:07 left in the first. Pens on top 1-0 on Veneziano's. Goal assisted by Dewey.
Veneziano's first of the season, first in a Penguins uniform. Now the Penguins are going to try to get right back in on the forecheck and get some more zone time here, Ben.
Pearsall's lines out there. Sargo, Olick, Metz, and Mowry. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Metz tried to get his shot blocked. Got his shot blocked there. Davis comes up big. Big save to keep the momentum for the Pens, Commodore.
A trend that we continue to see here, these odd man chances against Penguins with the lead right now. You want to see them hold on to it.
Playing with fire, perhaps.
I didn't see exactly how that play developed, but certainly we want to keep the breakaways against to a minimum.
Always a winning philosophy spoken by the Commodore. Leaf plays it off the boards to Veneziano. He gets hounded behind the goal line. Good forecheck pressure there by the Islanders. Backhand centering pass broken up by Davis's stick. Then he came up with a rebound save. Out of the air, the Islanders smacked it down. Islanders right back into the zone. Pass broken up momentarily by Sargo. Long shot from the point. Blocker down, pad save.
Here we go.
Davis getting challenged, and he's up to the task. Sargo the other way. Drops it to Olick. Oh, tried to find Leaf cutting to the net. Now Sargo has it. Drags it past the goalie. 3 rebound chances for Sargo. Just past the net. Olick now controls. Plays it to the point. Leaf waits for it. He's shot. Gloved down by the netminder. Anthony Sargo, 2-3 chances, point blank, got his own rebound.
Well, he was just hacking away there, wasn't he? Chopping down the old cherry tree, right in front of the net. Shots on goal, 11-8 on the official clock.
That was a flurry for the Islanders.
That's true.
Statistically, they did get a lot of shots there. I'm not sure the momentum there is just yet. Tommy Houghton take it down, no call. The refs might be getting a little tired of calling some of the penalties while the Pens play games. Puck here in a little bit of a dead zone for the camera, that is. Delayed offsides for the Islanders. That's going to give a chance for Tommy Houghton to swing back into the zone, pick it up, and get it out to Dunn. Dunn drops it off the boards, tries to get it to Tommy. Now Dunn swoops in for the loose puck, and he drives wide with some speed. His shot off the body of the goalie. Shooting, gets it to Dunn behind the goal line, and a nice backhand pass from Dunn to Imler.
And that's going to be Mason Imler's first goal in a Penguins uniform. That's number 9 for the Penguins, Mason Imler. What a pass behind the net there from Dunn.
Dunn waited there, nobody challenged him.
Mason Imler, his first in the black and gold. The Penguins now taking a 2-0 lead. You'll love to see it, Ben.
It needed to be seen. Gallant, Dewey, and Reeling out there. That was a beautiful pass. Dunn was never challenged below the goal line. Stood there for a couple of seconds. Then with a beautiful backhand assist to Imler.
Beautiful.
And Imler with a nice shot. Really slashed it in hard, found the back of the net. Icing waved off. Not sure if I misread that. Thought it was going to be an icing. 3 righty forwards out there for the Pens. Reeling gets it over to Edwards. To Gallant, his shot gets blocked down. And the Islanders coming back the other way. Nice defensive play there by Metz, I believe that was. Reeling picks up a loose puck in center ice. Tries to get over to Gallant off his stick. Plays it back to Metz at the point. Metz sort of kept it in for a moment.
That puck just over the goal line, or just over the blue line, and that face-off now is going to come into the neutral zone. And the Penguins are going to send out Metz and Mowry on D, Pearsall, Sargo, and Olek as the forward unit.
Three on two developing here. Pearsall to Olek. Over to Sargo, just between his feet. Metz plays it back to Mowry. He looks up ice to Pearsall. Touch pass to Sargo. To Olek. Good puck movement here for the Pens. Everybody on the line touched that one there. We're going to try it again. Metz to Mowry. This time to Olek, but they can't connect. Davis comes out to play. Shoots it up the boards. No one there for the Pens, though. It's going to lead to a shot opportunity high and over the net. Tried to bank it in off of the back of his skate.
Penguins trying to get that puck in on the forecheck, and it's going to go the other way now.
Sargo behind his own net, circling back here in a little bit of time. Gets it to Pearsall. He's going to get it to Olek. Just avoiding a big hit there.
Long shift here. You'd like to see some fresh bodies coming up for the Penguins.
Olek now is going to skate it up. He's got some speed going the other way.
Penguins looking for a call there. I think that was mutual. Consensual, as they say.
Both parties were in agreement. Olek's still on the ice there. Now he's getting off. Allowed Dunn and Tommy with Louis G out there. Long shot from the point, tipped as he got on net. Veneziano coming the other way. Kind of flipped on a pass and going to lead to a chance, and the Islanders are going to shoot it directly into the netting.
Boy, the turnover there at center ice. That puck goes in on a mini breakaway there for the Islanders, but Ben Reeling moving and grooving in the broadcast booth.
You don't put on Warren G regulators and they'll get a visceral reaction.
No, that was a primal reaction you had there. That's good. 3:56 to go in the first period. Face off in the Penguin zone.
Luigi wraps it around. So that's Tango wrapped it around the boards to Luigi. Now up to Edwards. He's going to flick one out of the zone. It's going to be an icing. 3:45 left in the period. Pens on top 2-0. Goals by Veneziano and Imler.
And by the way, if you're listening and you've been watching these games, you know that the Commodore is supposed to do the 3 stars of the game at the end of each game. Only the games that we win. So I don't want to jinx anything, but should the Penguins be fortunate enough,
victory is what we're flirting with a victory already.
Then stick around. We'll see the 3 stars of the game.
For the fans at home that have never been a part of it, it's a treat, and you're not going to want to log off early.
And yes, Ben, to answer the question, you as the broadcaster, you are eligible for one of those 3 stars. And right now, I'd say you're probably in the lead.
I'd be devastated if I wasn't. .338 left in the first. Tommy Uton taking the draw to the left of Davis. Luigi drives his man into the boards. A long shot blocked down by Houghton. Houghton's going to try to bump pass off the boards to Luigi, but intercepted by the Islanders. Tango puts it on his backhand, gets it up to Edwards.
Nice pass by Riley.
Luigi. Edwards is always accurate on his passes there. Beautiful look there. Luigi shoots it. Tough angle, goes wide of the net. Dunn gets it, flings it back.
Mason Imler back on the ice here.
Luigi with a nice hit. Knocks his man down to the ice, gets it over to Imler. He's going to drive, shot, stick to the side.
He wants
Edwards
more.
There. One's not good enough. Imler now trying to shoot it to Reeling. Gallant's going to join those two. And we get an immediate whistle.
What are we saying? The puck came out of play?
Thought it hit the glass on the other side of the boards. Maybe it went off the brick wall and cement wall and came back on the ice. Not sure.
Speaking of brick wall, Ethan Davis having himself a nice little game here, huh?
Great game. Pitching a shutout.
Well, let's not say that word, right?
Is that a thing?
Yeah, it's a thing.
Hockey has its weird oddities. Reeling's going to circle it back. Now he gets it to Gallant. Gallant to Imler. Imler shot off the pads, but it bounced the wrong way. Reeling gets tied up. Plays it up the boards to Metz. Metz's shot high in the air over Reeling's head. They tried to catch that like a baseball with a sport he's never played. Bouncing puck over Gallant's stick. Gallant's going to circle. Gets it over to Mowry. Mowry with a powerful shot.
A heavy shot, wasn't it?
Heavy, beautiful. Mowry came in all the way back there to collect that interception as well. Plays it up along the boards. Imler with an interception. Imler the other way. He's going to throw it in deep, go for a change.
Here comes Anthony Sargo. Right back into the offensive zone.
Sargo the other way, gets it knifed away for the moment, so Veneziano is going to be back. 2-on-1 if Phil doesn't come away with the steal, but he does. Sargo and Reeling get the puck into the zone here. Now Sargo tries to drop pass to Reeling. Pearsall joins in. Reeling leaves it for Pearsall. Pearsall with a shot that goes all the way through. .56 seconds left in the period.
Faceoff's going to be in the offensive zone. You see the Penguins just kind of firing on all cylinders here, although you still see, Ben, some of the odd man chances against. That's something we're going to try to avoid more as the season goes along.
No doubt. .55 seconds left in the period. Pearsall's pass gets intercepted. Oh, right off the ref. He's going to keep it in the zone. Allows Pearsall to make a move.
Oh boy, almost a hold there from Pearsall.
Now Tango gets it, pulls it off the boards. His shot gets deflected into the corner. Good pass outlet there for the Islanders, and they're out the other way. Sticked aside by Edwards. Sargo's pass picked off. The Islanders somehow maintain onsides there. Tango gets it smoothly over to Sargo. Sargo skating up ice, finds Oleg. 3 seconds on the period on the clock. Oleg tried to pull it to go to the net.
And just like that, Ben, that's the end of the first period here. The Penguins up 2-0. You know, you don't want to count your chickens before they hatch, as they did hold a 2-0 lead last weekend, I believe, against the Philadelphia Flyers, the Junior Flyers. So
I don't remember the lead. It's been a while since we've had it. So I'm going to enjoy this one for what we have.
I don't think anybody's going to fault you for that. But by the way, Ben, I'm going to tell you, before this game, I enjoyed at the training table downstairs here at the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex a strawberry Uncrustable. Have you had one of these before?
Of course. Both of my kids, or neither of my kids, eat them anymore. Gunnar used to love a grape Crustable.
Well, they gave me the choice between a grape and a strawberry.
Strawberry's the way to go.
And I feel like in general you go strawberries. I'm feeling like $1 million bucks right
in my
now.
freezer, as we speak, I have a Nutella Crustable.
A Nutella?
That's correct.
Wow.
Nobody likes it. They won't eat them.
It seems to me that an Uncrustable might be a good choice for the intermission, right? You know, when the players go off, is that something the body can process quickly? And I feel like $1 million bucks right now, having just had one.
I'm not 100% sure. I feel, we got some 2012s and 2011s walking by right now. We can't get them on camera. We're on a tripod. A Crustable, I wouldn't speak of the nutritional value of it, Commodore.
I did pair it with a little thing of chocolate-covered pretzels.
Wow, now we're talking.
Very nicely together.
What a pairing.
Yeah. Now, speaking of a pairing, you're going to see the pairing of Metz and Maury on defense to start the period. Up front, you're going to see the unit of Louis G, Jacob DeWitt, and Tommy Yunton. Break out there for the Penguins. Clean.
Beautiful when it works. Houghton's backhand pass broken up. And the Islanders are going to go the other way. Good defensive position there by Metz. He takes his man to the boards. Big Rig comes in for a hit. Now Louis G, he's been more active in the defensive zone today. Oh, that's going to be a turnover though there. Shot just wide of the net. Maybe Davis got a pad on that. Tough to see. The Pens get it out though, and Dewey's got it. Controls the puck. Gets it to Houghton. Backhand pass deflected, knocked down out of the air. Veneziano now controls at center ice. His pass to Houghton's broken up. Veneziano's going to go. Shot, reeling with the rebound. Drops it to Dunn. Dunn shoots and scores.
And there's Jack Dunn. An absolute no-doubter. What a play there by Veneziano and reeling to set him up. And Jack Dunn takes a step in, dusts it off, and puts it right upstairs into the upper right-hand corner. The Penguins now jumping out to a 3-0 lead. Going to be 2 points on the day for Jack Dunn.
Reeling touch pass to Gallant, to Dunn, back to Gallant. Loses it, but Dunn's there to pick it up. Dunn centering it for Reeling, couldn't get a shot on net. Now he's gonna pull it behind the goal line, gets it over to Gallant, to Leaf. Leaf shot blocker to the side.
Leaf looking for his first in a Penguins uniform.
Gallant giving good chase. Now the Islanders going for a change. Gave a little bit of breathing room there for the Pens. Leaf gets it out to Reeling. Reeling backhands one all the way across to Dunn, who's going to smack one into the zone for the Pens to go for a full change. Tango and Leaf, actually Leaf stays out there with Pearsall, Sargo. Rocco Ola coming in for a scoring chance. Now Edwards at the point.
They're going to say there's no ice, and the goalie's going to come out and play it.
Now, what do you make of John Dunn's theory that goals come in bunches? That is his theory, like bananas. You've heard this before.
Oh, you mean a bunch of bananas? You know,
Yeah, you've heard John Dunn's theory about goals are like bananas. They come in bunches.
I haven't heard it, but
You have not.
I have now, and I like, you know, generally when John Dunn says something, I agree with it, so.
Interesting. Edwards to Tango, back to Edwards, back to Tango. The double give and go. Oleg now, looking for Sargo. Oleg with a backhand attempt, that gets knocked down before it could get to the net. The Islanders sauce one out, glove down. 3-on-2 the other way, nice stick by Edwards to break that up. Sargo gives a chance to Pearsall. Pearsall's got it to face off, that slides it over to Oleg, and he gets it in there. Beautiful look from Pearsall. Oleg didn't get everything on it, but it found the back of the net.
You'll love to see it, the Penguins continuing the offensive onslaught as they score goals in bunches per John Dunn. And the Penguins now jumping out to a 4-0 lead. That's going to be Rocco Olek with his third goal of the season. Team leading third goal, I would say.
Would have to be.
We've only scored a handful of goals, so right?
Prior to today, we only have 5 goals. Pearsall to Oleg puts the Pens on top 4-0.
Nice play
Strong
by Al.
shot by Metz to knock that down. I didn't see who dumped the puck in the zone for Pearsall.
Anthony Sargo.
It was Sargo, okay. Got it deep in the zone. Pearsall beat everyone to it. Nice centering pass. And Oleg, like I said, I don't think he did not get everything on that shot, but he found the back of the net.
I tell you, he got enough on it.
He got everything that was needed to get into the net. Metz does a nice job standing his man up. Davis sticks one side to the side. Now Louis G. I think this might be his best game in the Pens uniform right now. Looking strong. Gets it over to Imler, who sticks one down. Loose puck, throws a stick in there. Why not?
Oh, Imler going right into the net hard.
Today.
Yeah. 12:54 to go here in the second. The Penguins up 19-9 in shots. I'd say that seems about right. Certainly the Islanders have had a few flurries, but by and large it's been all Penguins here, right?
Definitely agree.
Jack Dunn with the goal and an assist. He's only a fight away from a Gordie Howe hat trick.
Reeling has it. He's circling. Gets it over to Veneziano. Veneziano throws one. No one in front of the net.
By the way, I think Philip Veneziano is also a fight away from a Gordie Howe hat trick, I believe.
He does have that secondary assist on Dunn's goal.
Yep.
A lot of potential here. If the Pens could just turn up the fight amplification. Veneziano's shot there deflected high and over the net by Dunn. Dunn backhands one over to Dewey. Dewey gets tied up behind the boards but fights through some traffic. Now backhands it to Reeling. Reeling backhands one off the boards to Veneziano. Throws one on net. Ooh, doesn't make it on net. Good defensive block there. Shot. Good save by Davis. Dunn throws his body. Now Veneziano to Reeling. Reeling the other way. Leaves one for Dewey. Dewey throws one all the way through.
Nice defensive read there by Leaf. He didn't take the risk and pinch. He played back, and the Penguins now are going to get possession.
I know your feelings about conservativeness when it comes to defensemen.
Yeah, just in general.
Just in life.
Just in life, you know? Certainly politics.
Whoa, the Commodore exposing himself.
Heavy hit there against Veneziano. Reeling's going to try to return the favor here on the forecheck.
He's looking for a soft backhand pass, which he really enjoys doing, to his father's demise. Nice stick by Edwards again, breaks that one up. Sargo to Pearsall, he's got a little bit of space. Throws one across to Oleg, trying to recreate the magic. Pearsall jumped into that hit.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's looking to grow a couple inches. Until then, he's just leaping at people.
Pretty sure that's a penalty, but that's, you know.
That's neither here nor there. Pearsall with a backhand. Sargo with a shot from the neutral zone. Is that a shot?
It is a shot. In fact, he's trying to get his Corsi rating up there. He can track his shots on goal here.
Loose puck picked up Tango. Is this a new pairing? I see Tango and Edwards out here a bunch. Is that just an overlap between a change? I can't tell. I've seen it a couple times here. Oleg short angle shot, chest down by the goalie. Maybe I'm wrong. I believe I've seen Edwards and Tango out there quite some time together today. To Tango. Back to Oleg. Oleg with the toe drag. Sargo now, spinning. Drops it for Pearsall.
Long shift here for this line. You want to see
doubt.
them get a fresh change here.
Tough in the second period as it is. This line's buzzing though. They got some good action here, and Oleg's coming in again. It looks like they're thinking of changing, but now too much potential to score. Sargo finding Oleg in front of the net. And there's gonna be a whistle with 9:50 left in the ball in the second period. Penn's on top 4-0. Not supposed to mention it, but Davis, he's doing well.
Davis doing very well. Still got a lot of time left. About halfway through the game right now, Ben. Penguins up 4-0. You know, you're already starting to think about the Commodores 3 stars. Is it going to be this person, right? There's still a lot that could happen, though.
You got half the game for things to massage themselves out. Maury with a long shot from the point. Imler knocks it down. The Islanders out the other way. Metz with an active stick today. Gets that one away from the Islanders. Islanders are turning out to be exactly what the Pens needed right now. Imler lost his stick, and the Islander player almost skated into the stick that was on the ice.
Gallant there, nice physical play in the neutral zone.
Metz sticks another one to the boards. Leaves the puck for Gallant to pick up. He's going to skate it up ice. He has some space. Quick hands. Nice move in and out. Now Gallant all the way behind the net. Drops it for Louis G. Louis G, nobody's picking him up.
Oh,
goes a center pass over to Imler.
Imler looking for number 2 there. What a pass by Louis G.
Nobody picked up Louis G. He didn't even notice at first. Drop to Veneziano. He goes in deep. Who's covering for him? Hopefully somebody. Louis G maybe. Now he's going to go for a change, so hopefully Dunn's going to stay out there for him, and he does. Veneziano driving hard, puts it on his backhand. Cycles it back. Gallant took a tumble. And Davis is going to come out of net to play it to Veneziano. Veneziano and Leaf out there, Dunn, Houghton, and Reeling.
Yeah, something I noticed today, Ben, the Penguins are a lot more vocal on the ice. You can hear them calling for the puck, cheering each other on.
A little bit of positive activity there, and that's going to be a goal. Pretty quick the other way.
And there's that breakaway against
the Pens, yeah. When you get aggressive defensively on a 4-0 game, they leave those seams open and right down the middle.
Yeah, think there was a goal very similar to that yesterday, right? Was that
this morning. That was this morning. Dallas with a beautiful stretch pass right through the seams.
Yeah, that had shades of that pass there. And boy, a nice play by the Islander forward to go in forehand backhand. And
let's see how the Pens respond, giving up their first goal of the game. Sheetman's out there to take the draw. He collects it, plays it back to Tango. Reeling and Dunn out there as well as Edwards. Sheetman's going to come away with it. He banks it off the boards a little too far. It's going to be an icing.
Yeah, Tommy looking to play billiards there, right? Trying to judge the angle off the boards. Just out of the reach.
He's not a shark.
He's not a pull shark.
No, he's not a shark.
You strike me as a pull shark. Is that right?
That would be grossly incorrect.
Okay. For those of you listening, our play-by-play guy, Ben Reeling, a high school quarterback standout. For those of you who don't know. Ben?
Well, yes, I did play football in high school and beyond.
And beyond, okay.
Well, I watched mostly from the sidelines beyond.
And what position was that?
I like to call it backup quarterback. Sargo here has got Pearsall all the way behind the defense. They can't connect. A couple long passes right now. Back-to-back icing for the Pens.
As long as you keep winning face-offs, it's not the end of the world, right?
No, it's not. Angry Islanders from Middlesex fans are just furious right now.
Walking behind the booth, just letting us have it.
I apologize if that was caught on air. Oleg skates it up ice. He comes away with a steal momentarily, plays it up the boards. The Islanders get it out for the moment. Tango steps up though. Now it pops back out to center ice. Oleg to Edwards. Back to Oleg. He's going to drive wide, puts a man on his offhand, shielding him. Plays it to Edwards at the point. His shot knocked down and blocked. Going to be another icing. Choppy play right now. Not enjoyable.
Yeah, Penguins doing their best to establish. Oh boy, the microphone's off. I don't know how long that was off.
Can you hear the Commodore, folks? He said a lot. Otherwise, I was just saying random things. So no questions. That'd be devastating to know.
I hope they all got to hear about your time as a standout quarterback at both the high school and collegiate levels.
There's nothing standout. Oh, Louis G gets his first of the season. Is that the first or not? I'm not sure.
That is Louis G's first goal as a Penguin. And we're just checking the boxes here, Ben. Louis G, Imler, and Philip Veneziano. The Penguins now restoring their 4-goal lead. 5-1 Pens.
Louis G made it look easy there. Coming in smooth from the short side. Maury plays it off the boards. Dewey drives his man into the boards, and the Islanders are going to be content throwing it off Davis. He blockers that one down for Maury, who leaves it for Metz. Dewey to Louis G to Gallant. Gallant wants to join the party.
Be nice to just rip the Band-Aid off. Get them all out of the way on one day, right?
That would make things easier. Maury at the point.
Oh boy.
A couple of people missed a big rig. Throwing one and glove save down.
You know, Ben, the big rig
there. He doesn't have to do it often, but when he does, it's there.
It's there. You know, I think because of his defensive prowess, people often overlook the offensive upside. But, you know, whether it's manning the top of the power play, you see the moves there as he dances into the inside. The big rig.
The big rig.
He's a threat at both ends of the ice.
Now, was it the Michael Jackson song that made you choose dancing? Dancing. I felt like it might have spoken to you, this song.
I think it's possible.
Sheetland's out there with Imler reeling. Veneziano now has it at the point. Veneziano to Reeling. Reeling's going to drive and then pull back and back to Veneziano. His shot high into the netting off the ceiling.
That puck goes all the way up. I'll tell you, I bet you Philip Veneziano leads the Penguins in shot attempts. When he gets that puck back at the point, he is looking to get that puck through.
I could not agree more.
The maze of players. And you see him there. That one did not make it through. Got deflected up, but
shot attempts high.
What's that?
Shot attempts high on the season for
Yes,
sure.
for sure.
Face-off one to Reeling. Back to Leaf this time. Pad save to the corner. Tommy Hutton and Reeling are there battling. Loose puck. Reeling picks it up. Shot gets stolen away before he can release. Islanders out the other way. Shot stick to side by Davis. I think Imler and Reeling unsure who's playing the left wing right now.
Oh boy.
What do we got here?
I'm going to say Leaf.
You can't skate with a puck in your hand.
Closing his hand on the puck. Penguins are going to head to the penalty kill.
Oh, that's a penalty.
Oh, it's a penalty.
That's new to me. Commodore, teach us.
Oh, are they not going to call it? They're not calling it, okay. I thought that's what they were. That is a penalty if you grab it, but Penguins.
No penalty. The Commodore lied to us, folks, which hurts. He doesn't normally do that. Regardless, maybe they called it a hand pass to himself. Wow, the Islanders really digging at Davis there. This has to lead to something. That was excessive, trying to forklift them there a little bit. 4:51 left in the period.
Islanders, no doubt, unhappy campers, trailing in this game 5-1. And you're starting to see some tempers flare.
I think they probably saw the Pens record and thought this could be their chance to come away with a win.
The Penguins' record certainly a little misleading, Ben, as they played some very tough opponents.
Go ahead.
And they're also still trying to get the chemistry in order here. A lot of new teammates, so.
Fair enough. Tango and Edwards defensively get it up to Sargo, chips it into the zone, but the Islanders are right back the other way. Tango collects the loose puck. Plays it off the boards. Pearsall's there. Shot from the point, knocked down by Pearsall.
Maybe Riley, you know he's going to look forward.
Yeah, Edwards, nice pass up there to Olick. It's amazing how an accurate pass can change the whole dynamic of the play. You've heard me say it before, George. Can't catch and pass accurately the majority of youth sports.
Oh, baby.
Wow.
Yep.
4-4, and I'm not just saying it's hockey. It's baseball. It's lacrosse. It's football.
Yep.
The lack of passing and catching, noticeable.
But you know, they say more passing equals more scoring. A wise man once said that.
Really?
Yeah.
I love it. Dunn's going to take the draw with Luigi and Dewey. Mowry and Metz. Great refereeing there because that was going to affect the play.
Probably.
Mowry coming in for the pinch. Dunn swoops in for the steal. Mowry, nice floater high into the air
they're going to say that's
into the corner. I don't think that one came out of the zone. Nevertheless, Penn's touch up. Long pass there to center ice. Metz is there. Now Mowry's back. Driving on his backhand forehand shot.
Boy.
Loose puck in front of the net. Metz clears it out. Metz is now going to rim it around the boards. Gives Luigi an opportunity to collect the loose puck. He throws it into the far corner. Picks it up there, circles behind the net, leaves it for Dewey. Backhand pass to Dunn, who was heading towards the center of the net. Those two couldn't connect. Veneziano at the point. Over to Mowry. Dumps it into the corner. This line buzzing. Poke back out. Leaf now on the ice. His shot gloved down. Not a lot of traffic there in front of the net. 2:55 in front.
Pens here starting to string together some shifts of offensive zone pressure, one after another.
Haven't seen it much of the season. Nice to see the boys a little more active today.
when I was 7. I don't really know, but now I'm stuck out there.
The Commodore getting a man to whisper in his ear during the game. This is unprecedented. Veneziano, I need to know more what he just whispered into your ear as he was mean mugging us earlier in the game. I was going to say something to you. Tommy with a turnover there in center ice. Veneziano's back, plays his man to the corner. Gallant and reeling out there as well. Leaf takes his man off the puck. Gallant's going to rim it around the boards. Shooting can't get it out. Now he sort of does. Now he does, I should say. Now to Veneziano. It's going to change places with Reeling. Reeling back to Veneziano. His shot gets through.
Veneziano going hard to the net. Another shot attempt as he was banging into the rebound there, right, Ben? Penguins just trying to get that all-important 6th goal. You know what they say, the 6th goal is generally the most important.
Does it?
That's what they say.
Is that a saying?
That's what I say.
But 2:09 left in the second period. I can get behind it. Pearsall taking the draw with Sargo and Oleg. Tango rides his man down the boards. Sargo's going to step in, pick up the loose puck. Tango knocks it down low. Pearsall gives chase. Now Oleg punches it over to him. Sargo's circling the front of the net. Pearsall finds him. Pass thrown by Sargo to the front of the net, gets broken up. The Islanders coming out the other way. Long shot, made it through. It's all the way to Davis. Blocker that one to the corner.
Maybe we're going to go 3-on-2 here.
Oleg has it, gets it to Sargo. Sargo's going to shoot. Eaten up by the goalie.
1:25 to go here in the period. Shots on goal 29 for the Penguins. 17 for the Islanders. Penguins are going to enjoy an offensive zone face-off here. It's going to be Olak taking the face-off. It's going to be Olak with the win.
Tango to Sargo. Oleg's pass to slashing Edwards intercepted, but Oleg gets it back and Sargo finds himself all alone. Drops one back to Oleg. Strong stick there to win the puck. Leaves it for Sargo behind the net, looking for Pearsall. Now he finds Edwards. His shot gets all the way through. Bouncing puck. Rebound couldn't be collected by the Pens. The Islanders streaking out. 50 seconds. Had a man behind us. The Pens right back offensively. Oleg kicks it.
The puck's onside.
Sargo. I thought he might have kept that in. 43 seconds.
I could see it both ways. If I was an Islanders fan, I would have definitely thought that it was offsides, but faceoff's going to come into the neutral zone here with 43.4 seconds to go in the second period. By the way, if you're just tuning in right now, the Penguins game for tomorrow morning has been scheduled. 10:15 a.m. tomorrow morning against Team Minnesota.
Not known to be a good hockey location.
That should be a tough test here for the Penguins.
What area of Minnesota do you think those kids are coming from? And why are they here?
I'm not sure.
What time was that game, Commodore?
10:15.
10:15. Oh, tough time for the kids. Basically missing the entire school day is what it looks like. They're going to miss a Monday and a Friday. Troubling. Ooh. The Islanders are going to basically dangerously eat up the final seconds of this period.
disagreeing about the timing of the hit there by Mallory.
That was a friendly shoulder rub, to say the least.
Oh,
nothing much of a hit. But I like the Islanders showing a little bit of festivities, perhaps.
Absolutely. Some vigor.
And here we go, starting the third period. Imler, Luigi, and Gallant out there together with Metz and Mowry.
I'd like to see the Penguins not take their foot off the gas and just jump right out
Couldn't
here
agree
in the third.
more. That and also not taking unnecessary chances would be nice, although that wasn't where we wanted it to be, but it's kind of a sticky ice. I think that might have affected the Islanders' shot. Attempt, I should say. Never made it near the net. Imler gets banged off the puck there, throwing a knee high up into the air. I'm ready to jinx us in a number of different ways. We haven't had a penalty this game. Is that accurate?
I think it's accurate. I wish you wouldn't have said it either.
I want to get home at 8:30 tonight and realize that it was a penalty fest.
You talked about a shutout. That was a no-no.
That I had no idea about. I didn't know that was a thing.
It's like if you're watching a baseball game.
Well,
and
that I
somebody
know, because baseball's a mainstream sport. I know you don't talk about a no-hitter.
Okay.
Hockey's on the fringe. Hockey's moving towards ESPN Ocho, I heard.
I don't know. We're coming to you live from Penn's Elite TV here, right?
Yeah, they rebranded. Is that what you're referencing, or are you just going to jokingly say that?
No, we did rebrand.
Yes, we did. We're trying sitting down this period, not working for me right now. Tango, though, bursts through the zone, collects the puck. Kind of what we were talking about right off the bat. Let's just get aggressive.
Yeah.
Defenseman going in deep. Reeling plays it nicely off the referee, who's yelled out in pain.
The referee yelled out in pain.
That sounded like somebody yelled out. I imagined it. Oh, just swam the puck past Tommy Uton.
3-on-2 here.
Broken up by Edwards. Bangs it off the boards to Tommy. He's got numbers the other way. He's going to break his stick, unfortunately. Reeling leaves it for Dunn. Dunn circling, throwing it all the way around. Reeling couldn't get a stick on it, but Veneziano comes down low.
Here comes Dunn. He's going to be first on that puck.
Now Edwards. Dunn gets hard, taken down to the ice. The Islanders turning up the physicality with an icing. Refs picking up the broken remnants of Tommy Uton's stick. Couple hundy in the bank. Now, what's the tariff exchange rate from a Germany hockey stick? Is that a thing? Oh, boy. Oh, here we go. Rocco scored on a backhand after the whistle.
Yeah, I would not have been happy if I were a Islander fan.
Nobody said anything to Rocco, but Pearsall jumped in.
Little ice baby playing here.
Never a fan, never been a fan, never was a fan, won't be a fan. Now, what do you make of Oleg taking the draws? I thought Pearsall was hot on the draw earlier today.
Maybe they're working up something here.
They go on. Veneziano plays it up to Pearsall, to Oleg. Oleg's gonna line up a shot just wide of the net. Backhanded out of there by the Islanders. Sargo keeps it in the zone. Shipped over to Sargo from Oleg. Veneziano sees a shot that he likes. Pearsall comes in with a check from behind. 3-on-2 the other way. Not what we're looking for this late in the game, perhaps. Or maybe it is.
Anthony Sargo taking his man down.
Weep plays it back to Veneziano, who let it go, thinking there was a wing there. Nobody was, but now it's Pearsall picking it up. Pearsall finds the back of the net with a beauty. What a shot, lasered. Blocker side high from what I could tell. What a shot.
I'll tell you right now, that play was made possible because of Anthony Sargo's play in the defensive zone. The puck was rimming around the boards bed. And instead of playing it, he just lifted the defender's stick to allow that puck to go to Pearsall on the rush. What a nice play by Anthony Sargo. It's Pearsall with the finish, getting that all-important sixth goal. I mentioned earlier,
You did reference, of all people to get the 6th goal, the one that
The universal
dagger.
truth. The universal truth. The 6th goal is the most important, and the Penguins get it.
and it was a Pearsall laser shot. I guess that might have been Metz's assist then. He rimmed it around the board. Was it Metz or was it Leaf? Rimmed it all the way around the boards. Veneziano didn't play it. Sargo didn't play it. Pearsall picked it up.
I'd like
shot
to get
and scored.
If I'm working the score sheet, Sargo gets an assist. He made that play.
Fine by me. Gallant chips one into the corner. Louis G's out there. He's going to collect it first. Loses control of the puck, but he's going to chase it down himself in the neutral zone. And now he gets taken down. Refs are going to call a penalty.
Yeah, Louis G taken down hard there. Penguins going to go to the power play. I'll tell you, I did not realize Louis G was as tall as he is.
You saw him off ice.
Well, I'll tell you, I didn't see him off the ice. I saw him in the homecoming pictures from yesterday.
Oh,
As he was towering over some of the other boys from this team. So
interesting.
you see these kids on the ice, you see them in their gear, it's one thing, but you see them off the ice, particularly in homecoming pictures. Well, he's probably 6'1".
He might have had a small date.
That might be. I don't think his date was 6 foot. So
Oleg with a spin move, drops it to Maury at the point. Sargo, Houghton, and Dunn out there together. Pad save.
and that clock is now running.
Oh, we got a running clock situation.
Boy, how the
Not
time.
ideal for the power play unit. Was that a minute 30 penalty? I don't know what's going on right now. I thought we were playing 2-minute penalties this season. Clock operators, he's in his own world today. Shooting behind the net.
Was it a minute 30?
It couldn't have been more. Running clock. We're going to get home early for the Giants-Chiefs matchup this evening. Giants are going to get their first win of the season, as are the Chiefs. The big rig showcasing the moves. Leaves it for Houghton. To Rocco. Oleg drives. Gets that one poked away. Tommy's there, though. Uses his body. Gets right into the boards, head first. Oleg cleans it up the loose puck, though. Gets it to Sargo. Shifty. Finding Houghton with a pass in the slot. Is that the high slot? Back to Sargo. One-timer to Oleg. He holds it. Tries to get it to Houghton and just past Sargo's outstretched arms.
You know I want that puck on Anthony Sargo's stick on the power play. That's where
I heard it this morning, and I believe you now. Every power play, that's the only thing I'm looking for. Maury's going to circle back, allow the Pens to get a fresh change here, as that unit was out there the entire power play with the running clock. Here comes the Islanders the other way. Shot just high and wide over the net. Shot. Rebound save, big pad save, nets off the moorings.
Another nice save there by Ethan Davis. Preserving the 5-goal lead for the Penguins. By the way, shots on goal, 33 for the Penguins, 19
It feels bigger.
for the Islanders. That does feel bigger.
I want more.
All right.
Face off won by Gallant to Tango. To Edwards. Edwards to Dewey. Dewey gains the zone. Looking for Reeling. Backhands it to Gallant. Just couldn't get it on his stick.
What a nice play.
Edwards with a nice steal. Now he waits for his team to get on sides. Dewey's going to circle back with it. Gets it to Tango deep in his own zone. Dangerous pass there. Picked up by Reeling. Going the wrong way. And he gets it over to Tango.
Looked like you might have strained the muscle
Yeah,
there.
that
on
was
that
a
call.
neck strain there. Reeling not at his strongest when he's going towards his own net. Is that anyone's strong suit? Tango plays it back in deep. Reeling's going to give for it. Chase on the forecheck. Good favorable bounce for the Islanders.
Too many men for the Islanders here. Too many men.
Whoa, let's not get started with under too many men on the ice again. That ordeal from earlier this morning, the low point in my broadcasting career.
I would have called too many colored helmets on the Islanders. They had a maroon helmet,
a low blow.
A maroon helmet, a navy blue helmet, a white helmet, and a black helmet.
Very interesting. Louis G out there with Pearsall, Tango, Dewey, and Reeling. Reeling finding himself on a power play unit. Not knowing where to line up, perhaps. No one wanted to get in the box for that too many men on the ice. That's good attitude for the Islanders. No one wants to lose ice time. All fighting for it. Puck one back to Pearsall at the point. Tango walks the blue line. His shot gets all the way through, tipped by Reeling.
That puck's going to go all the way down here.
Oh, the Islanders come away with a steal. Shot knocked down by Louis G. He's coming the other way with Riker and Dewey. He's going to smartly pull it up, hold it, finds Pearsall. Pearsall's shot gets knocked down, played back to the point, Tango holds. Over to Louis G. Louis G shot, glove down. Reeling in and do it right in front of the net.
You can see some of the younger Penguins.
Where at?
Down in the corner here, some of the younger Berthiers cheering these boys on. No doubt liking the extracurricular activity. I believe your son is one of those players, as is mine. Gonna be Mowry with the puck here at the point. There we go, over to Sargent.
This is where you want the puck.
Of course.
That one you jinxed, to say the least. Puck left for Uton. Gets it up to Dunn. Dunn leaves it for Sargo. Sargo to Olek. To Uton now. Makes a man miss. Got that new stick. He's feeling good with it. Takes it strong to the net. Loose puck, nets off the... I want another expression other than nets off the moorings. Give me something. Give me a phrase that you would feel comfortable with. The net's loose?
The net is been dislodged. By the way, the second time...
A dislodging of the net.
It's the second time that Olek has put the puck on net after the whistle.
He's not going to stop. As they like to say at Florida State, he plays through the echo of the whistle.
Okay. Well, he does, and the Islanders have taken notice.
You're saying he's now a target.
I'm saying if I were Davis, I'd be paying attention for shots after the whistle.
I think, as far as my understanding goes...
Oh, boy. Reeling's going to draw one now. Cross-check from behind. And Reeling not retaliating.
Yeah, not a fighter. He's not a fighter.
Gets up with a smile on his face. Reeling staying out there for the power play.
Louis G, Pearsall do it, and Tango joining him. Reeling Pearsall combo on the ice and in the booth. Could be a deadly double combo. Pearsall now looking back to Tango. Reeling takes another forward check to the back.
Louis G with a heavy shot there. It looks like Reeling's holding his face.
Definitely took a stick to the chin.
That's going to be... Oh, no.
Nice save by Davis, keeping this one 6-1.
Penguins playing catch behind their own net. I'd like to see that puck get up the ice.
That's where we're trying to go. Pearsall's going to circle back by himself. We got three Pens standing down at the blue line. Now Louis G comes back. He's going to pick it up himself.
Louis G with speed here.
Reeling touch pass to Louis G. Pearsall, nice, gets it set up nicely. It's always a comforting feeling when the power play gets set up. Pearsall with a slap shot.
Reeling in front, wreaking havoc.
It would have been nice to see a Pearsall-Reeling combination there. I would have enjoyed that.
It would have been nice. We could have celebrated that together in the booth, but
it would have been a moment.
Among many moments that we've had here in the booth, but that would have been a special one.
It's early in the season. I feel like there's potential this could happen. Mowry has it. Sauces one over to Olick, back to Mowry. Looking over his options. Safe bet there, Sargo, back to Mowry. To Olick, nice puck movement there. Easy entry into the zone to Tommy Houghton. He's just gonna drive hard to the net. Backhand by Olick on net. 3 seconds on the power play, it's over now. Running clock here with a 5-goal lead. I'm assuming that's what it is, Commodore. 5-goal lead in the third period.
I believe you're right.
Whoa, dangerously near the net. Davis playing fantastic today.
What a nice pass there by Riley. The vertical pass in the neutral zone.
You love a good vertical pass from a defenseman.
Yep, I do.
One of the few compliments you've ever provided one of my children.
That was for your younger son.
Was for my younger son, the vertical passing to Braden last season.
Yeah, that was a combination that saw some success together, right?
It was something.
Oh, look at that pass by Riley again with the vertical shot.
Houghton just is going to go hard to the net. He knows no other way. I mean, the Islanders want to start a fight. The guy's punching him to the head. I mean, Houghton's not retaliating. That's a joke.
Here comes Riley.
Yeah. As I told Riley's mom at intermission, it's not a full game unless Riley is tackling somebody.
Yes.
For me personally.
Correct. That was a clear attempt to get some stuff started there.
The Islander player wanted a fight.
How many times do I have to punch this guy to get a call here, folks?
Now you know. You can punch Tommy Houghton as many times as you want. He will not give in to the retaliation penalty.
And you know what? The Penguins are going to be the beneficiaries of his restraint.
Self-control, the name of the game. Veneziano circles back to collect this one, leaves it for Olick. Olick with speed through the zone. His shot ran into the belly of the goalie.
Gonna see the Penguins try to get
power play shot.
It's a heavy shot.
Not the setup we were looking for on the power play.
No, not so much. Good to see you. A visitor in the booth.
Jerry coming back from last season, paying the boys a little attention, showing them.
The coach of the 2010
Now he's the 2010. So last year was the assistant for the Nines, checking in on his boys. Leaf getting called for his second hand pass to himself in the same game. That could be somewhat of a record. 35-second running clock. Pearsall to Reeling. That's all we needed to see. He won it clean. Directly to Reeling. Felt like something special. Veneziano driving solo. Taking down hard into the boards. Reeling's gonna circle. He's gonna drive into traffic, unfortunately. Here comes a puck the other way. Great back check by Pearsall. Reeling gets it over to Dewey. 5 seconds remaining to Pearsall. His shot gloved down, and that's gonna do it, folks. And the Pens get their first on the boards. Well, Commodore, we've talked about it, and now the crowd is waiting for it. The Commodore's 3 stars of the game.
Commodore's 3 stars of the game. We're going to start off his first goal as a Penguin. Number 9, Mason Imler, making the most of his time on the ice. Making an impact on the score sheet, making an impact really on the forecheck all over the ice. Great game by Mason. Second star of the game, your goaltender, number 29, Ethan Davis.
Beautiful choice.
One
Beautiful
save
choice.
shy of a shutout there, Ben. And if you
we
hadn't
shouldn't have mentioned it. Yeah,
you
we
hadn't jinxed him,
mentioned
yeah.
the shutout. That was a problem.
The number 1 star of the game for the Pittsburgh Penguins, number 4, Jack Dunn.
Interesting choice
a
here.
goal.
Talk to us about it.
A goal, an assist, a factor all over the ice. You know, and there's probably some lingering favoritism I'm going to give him because he's been playing so well the last few games.
So that goes into your decision making. Outrageous. I don't accept that.
Well, it's the Commodores 3 stars of the games, not the reeling 3 stars of the game. So that's it, folks. You have Imler, Davis, and Jack Dunn.
We'll see you tomorrow, 10:15 in the morning. A lot to happen on a Monday morning. But these kids are semi-professional. They certainly don't have to go to school.
Absolutely not. But
I don't see
unfortunately,
why they would.
we have to go to work.
That's not true.
I have to go to work.
We'll see you tomorrow.